Hello there, welcome to my views and news. Another video with new stories from Ethiopia and neighboring countries. Firstly, two attacks by Fano fighters, two major attacks in the last few hours. The Fano fighters have taken control of a city in South Wollo. Secondly, they have carried out an attack in the heart of Agew Awi Zone, where Agos live, and Ago militias are trying to stop Fano's expansion into Agew Awi Zone. Secondly, interesting message from the Rapid Support Forces, RSF of Sudan, about Ethiopians. RSF published a video on its social media page a few hours ago. Thirdly, Somalia has joined East Africa Community EAC, the regional bloc. What are its regional effects, and what is Ethiopia going to do now? Has it any option now except joining the EAC? Firstly, viewers, two attacks by Fano fighters in the last few hours. Both attacks happened after Wuldia prison attack, which was the major attack, happened around 24 hours ago. Firstly, Agew Awi Zone. Fano fighters have been in Ayagugusa for months, but they could not carry out large-scale attacks in Agew Awi Zone, though they tried to go deep into the Agew Awi Zone, but Agew militias are keeping Fano fighters away from Agew controlled territories. Ethiopian National Defense Force is backing Agew militias. And when the conflict in the Amhara region started earlier this year, Agew militias did not participate in this conflict. Later, Agew militias became involved, and Fano fighters also started attacks in Agew controlled territories. In the past few hours, Fano fighters have carried out an attack in a town which is known as the center of Agew militias, Kosobar. I think Kosobar is in Injibara. Injibara is the center of Agew Awi Zone, center of Agew militias. While some pro-Fano elements are claiming that Fano groups have taken control of Injibara, I could not confirm. Only confirmation is that of Fano's entry into Kosobar, where they ambushed some vehicles of security forces. Later, they retreated. So we'll get more information in coming hours. If Fano fighters take control of Injibara, it will be a big development, because Agew militia members did not allow Fano to gain a foothold in Injibara. We've seen several rounds of fighting close to Injibara, but Injibara is under END of Agew control. Let's see. We'll have to wait, I think, though some pro-Fano elements are making claims, but I could not confirm this claim that Injibara is under the control of Fano fighters. But Fano's entry in Kosovo confirmed terror attack, and they returned reportedly. Secondly, South Wollo, where Fano fighters took control of a town, the Golo town, Jama city, South Wollo zone. Fano fighters entered Dolo today, and they are in full control of Dolo. Obviously, they'll retreat once military arrives there, but you'll see this cat and mouse game, this hide and seek game between Fano and military continue. Secondly, an interesting video published by the Rapid Support Forces around 48 hours ago. Rapid Support Forces are in control of large parts of Khartoum, Bari, Umdurman, and RSF have released a video showing some Ethiopians. RSF also it issued a statement too, stating that Ethiopians are being evacuated. That in Khartoum, safe evacuation of Ethiopians is being ensured by rapid support forces. The video shows some Ethiopians being interviewed, telling how they are being safely evacuated. Now, my question is, why is there need for such a video now? The war between rapid support forces and the military broke out in April, around 7 months ago. I have not seen a single statement from rapid support forces or the military, especially rapid support forces, vowing to protect Ethiopians or to ensure safe evacuation of Ethiopians. Can we say that rapid support forces and Ethiopian Abi's government are on the same page, and Burhan's recent visit to Ethiopia did not work? And Ethiopia was the last country in the region visited by Burhan. We don't know what happened. Did the two agree on some important points or not? But RSF statement in support of evacuation of Ethiopians seems to be a piece of evidence of connection between rapid support forces and Ethiopian government. It does not mean that Ethiopian government is backing rapid support forces, that it is giving arm to RSF. But RSF is, maybe RSF wants some diplomatic support from Ethiopian government, as Burhan visited Ethiopia a few days ago. Obviously, Hamathi not in a position to visit Ethiopia. He is not recognized by any country. Lastly, Somalia has joined EAC, East Africa Community. The organization formed decades ago, working for relaxing of border restrictions and economic integration, cooperation in the areas of trade and commerce and business in East Africa, East African countries. There are 7 members of this EAC. Somalia is the 8th member. Since last year, for the last 2 years, Somalia have been struggling to be part of EAC. Uganda, Rwanda, Congo, Burundi, South Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania, Somalia are now part of EAC. Ethiopia will have to join EAC because there's no other major regional bloc in this area. IGAD is there, but IGAD is not working for regional economic integration or easing of border restrictions between the residents, the nationals of the member countries. EAC is a reality, though it has been working for economic integration for years, to improve and to enhance bilateral trade, investment, etc. Ethiopia will have to join EAC now. Why? Because Ethiopia cannot form its own bloc in this region now, economic bloc, because Somalia has joined, South Sudan has joined EAC. Eritrea on good terms with Kenya, and Kenya is an influential member of EAC. Eritrea might join too, but before Eritrea, either Djibouti or Ethiopia will have to join. Then only can Eritrea join. Reportedly, Djibouti and Ethiopia both are interested in joining EAC. If they join, obviously, I think EAC will invite Eritrea as well. Several blocks are operating in Africa, by the way. African Union, starting from African Union, IGAD, this EAC, ECOWAS, and several others too. How influential are these blocks? That is the main question. African Union, has it delivered? Did it do something for the member countries? Did it do something to protect human rights, to work for democracy? Did it try to curb terrorism? Did it work on issues related to uh, human rights abuses? No. No major conflicts resolved by African Union so far. IGAD not successful to IGAD is only successful when Western countries back it. These platforms are established, but these platforms are not producing results. Ethiopia cannot form a bloc. By the way, in 2018, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia signed a trilateral agreement. Maybe they wanted a regional bloc like EAC to be established in this region. But later, we saw that the war broke out in northern Ethiopia, and the economic integration among Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia could not progress. Now, Somalia has joined EAC. It means that Ethiopia will have to join too, and maybe Eritrea as well. Thank you for watching.